The history of America is marred by numerous tragedies, but one of the most haunting and shocking crimes remains the September 11, 2001, terrorist attacks. A perfectly clear Tuesday morning was shattered by the harrowing sight of passenger planes hijacked by members of the extremist group Al-Qaeda, crashing into the iconic Twin Towers of New York City's World Trade Center. The impact, fire, and subsequent collapse of the towers not only claimed thousands of innocent lives, but also left an indelible scar on the nation's collective memory. In the aftermath of this devastating event, the nation was plunged into chaos and grief. The immediate loss of life was staggering. Nearly 3,000 people perished in the collapse of the towers and the crash of another plane into the Pentagon. The raw emotion of seeing a symbol of American financial prowess reduced to rubble, and the heroic but often futile efforts of first responders to rescue survivors from the wreckage painted a heart-wrenching picture of loss and despair. The ripples of the attacks were felt far beyond Ground Zero. America found itself gripped by fear and uncertainty. The government responded by beefing up security measures, creating the Department of Homeland Security, and implementing the USA Patriot Act, a controversial piece of legislation that granted sweeping powers to law enforcement agencies. In the skies, airport security protocols underwent a radical overhaul, leading to an era in which long lines, extensive screenings, and the presence of armed air marshals became part of the new normal for air travel. But the consequences of 9/11 were not confined to the borders of the United States. On a global scale, the attacks precipitated the War on Terror, with military invasions of Afghanistan and Iraq. The goal was to dismantle terrorist networks and capture or kill their leaders. But these wars brought about their own tragedies, including civilian casualties, displaced populations, and lingering regional instability. The international community grappled with the complexities of balancing security needs with the preservation of civil liberties. The cultural repercussions of 9/11 have persisted for decades. The attacks altered the trajectory of America's foreign and domestic policies, influenced countless works of art, literature, and film, and reshaped the American psyche. It became a new historical reference point, often evoked in discussions about resilience, unity, and the necessity of vigilance. Monuments and memorials such as the National September 11th Memorial Museum in New York City stand as poignant testaments to the loss and resilience experienced that day. Ultimately, the September 11th attacks represent more than just a tragic event in American history. They underscore the fragility of peace, the devastating impact of hate-fueled violence, and the unyielding human spirit in the face of unprecedented calamity. As the years pass, the memories of that fateful day continue to serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of unity, empathy, and the enduring pursuit of justice.